friends, welcome to my channel Interesting Engineering. Today let's discuss about Drysdale Polar Potentiometer. So in our previous video we have already discussed about DC potentiometers. In general, any potentiometer, either it may be DC or AC, it is meant for measuring unknown EMF, unknown voltage source. So these potentiometers measure the unknown voltage by means of comparison principle. So this is the basics about a potentiometer. So what's the difference between a DC potentiometer and AC potentiometer? So in DC potentiometer we make use of a standard voltage source, which is nothing but a DC voltage source, and for detection purpose we make use of D'Arsonval galvanometer, whereas in the case of AC potentiometers we make use of a AC voltage source, and the detector, the galvanometer, what we make use of is nothing but the vibration galvanometer. So vibration galvanometer is nothing but a galvanometer which operates at a single tunable frequency. So that's the major difference between a DC and AC potentiometer. So this Drysdale Polar Potentiometer is nothing but a AC potentiometer which measures the potential, which measures the unknown voltage in terms of two different scale arrangement. That is, it measures the unknown voltage in terms of magnitude as well as the phase angle. So here the Drysdale AC potentiometer measures the unknown voltage in two different scales. So which is nothing but V angle theta. So the V represents the magnitude of unknown voltage and theta represents the phase angle of the unknown voltage. So that's why it is called a polar type of AC measurement. Polar potentiometer, Drysdale Polar Potentiometer. So what we have seen is nothing but its major definition. Drysdale Polar Potentiometer is nothing but a device, instrument meant for measuring unknown voltage in terms of magnitude and phase angle. So that is the Drysdale Polar Potentiometer. Now let's discuss about the constructional parts, constructional feature. So here, so this is the structure of a Drysdale potentiometer, where we have two different arrangements. One is the slide wire arrangement. It is meant for measuring the magnitude of unknown voltage, and the phase shifting transformer. This is meant for measuring the unknown voltage in terms of its phase angle. So here, so similar to a DC potentiometer, we have a slide wire arrangement, and the position of the sliding contact over the slide wire represents the unknown voltage, magnitude of unknown voltage. And here we have a phase shifting transformer, where we can able to measure the phase angle of unknown voltage by the movement of this rotor arrangement. So this rotor is a moving rotor arrangement placed in between two stator windings, and these two stator windings operates at a quadrature. That is nothing but it maintains voltage difference in about 90 degree. These two stator windings are placed in such a way that they operate at a quadrature. So to have such arrangement, we have a variable resistor and capacitor, and by adjusting these resistor and capacitor, we can able to achieve quadrature arrangement of stator windings. And as we all know, by means of applying potential to these two stator windings, due to the mutual inductance principle, since the rotor is moving in this magnetic field developed by the potential through these two coils, there develops a voltage which makes the rotor to rotate. So the position of rotor, the varying position, the difference in position of this rotor from the initial position represents the phase angle of the unknown voltage. So here we measure the unknown voltage in terms of magnitude and phase angle. So the position of sliding contact over the slide wire represents the magnitude of unknown voltage, and the position of rotor with respect to the reference represents the phase angle of the unknown voltage. So this is about the constructional feature. And apart from that, here we have a vibration galvanometer, and the position of sliding contact at the null position of galvanometer represents the magnitude of unknown voltage. And here we have a electrodynamometer ammeter. It is meant for measuring the working current through this potentiometer. So any potentiometer, before making use of it for measuring the unknown voltage, we go for standardization first. So in the initial time, that is before operating with the unknown voltage, we pass a known voltage through this potentiometer, and the vibration and the working current is predefined, is preset before operating with the unknown voltage. So in general it is maintained at about 20 milliamps. So this electrodynamometer ammeter is meant for measuring the amount of working current flowing through this potentiometer at any instant of time period. And this is about the constructional feature. As we all know, before measuring the unknown voltage, we pass a known voltage through this potentiometer, and the position of the galvanometer and the position of slide wire is maintained, is determined for a particular value of working current. And once it is standardized, the unknown voltage is passed through this through these two terminals. So here we pass unknown voltage at through two different positions. One is through at this position, that is the unknown voltage is passed through these two terminal, and the position of sliding contact is adjusted. The position of sliding contact is adjusted for zero deflection. So corresponding to the unknown voltage, whenever we have a zero deflection of galvanometer, we look for the sliding contact position, which is the representation of magnitude of unknown voltage. And here the same unknown voltage is applied through these two stator windings, and due to the stator winding EMF, there develops a potential which makes the rotor to rotate. So the position of rotor represents the phase angle of the unknown voltage. So this is about the operation of this polar type AC potentiometer. So in general, AC potentiometer have mainly three major parts: phase shifting transformer, rotor arrangement, and slide wire arrangement. So this rotor arrangement measures the unknown voltage in terms of phase angle, and slide wire arrangement measures the unknown voltage in terms of its magnitude. This phase shifting transformer is mainly employed for maintaining a phase difference of 90 degree between the two stator windings and developing a movement of rotor. So this is about the major elements of the Drysdale potentiometer. So in general, Drysdale AC potentiometer is nothing but a AC type of potentiometer which measures unknown voltage in terms of magnitude and phase angle. So this is about the Drysdale AC polar type instrument. So in our next video, we shall discuss about Gall-Tinsley AC potentiometer. So this which is nothing but a coordinate type of potentiometer. And for more videos, keep watching. Please subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.